My beloved, you've tried so many times to break free, haven't you? You've cried after falling again. You've whispered apologies into the silence, hoping I still heard you. You've promised yourself you'd stop. This is the last time, you said. But it came back again. The thoughts, the cravings, the urges. And now, shame has crept in like a storm cloud, suffocating your joy. But child, listen to me. I see the battle you're in, and I am not ashamed of you. I'm not angry at you. I'm not giving up on you. You've been fighting a spiritual war using physical weapons. That's why you keep losing. This isn't just about lust. It's about a broken place inside of you that's been crying out for love. You've been using a counterfeit version of what your heart truly needs: connection, safety, comfort, intimacy. You're not just tempted by images or desires, you're trying to quiet a deep ache in your soul. Lust is a liar. It promises release, but delivers regret. It promises comfort, but brings isolation. And you've seen that again and again. But I want to show you the truth. Let me hold that broken place in your heart. Let me sit with you in your loneliness. Invite me into the parts you hide. Because freedom doesn't begin with shame, it begins with surrender. You've been trying to manage your sin, but I'm calling you to die to it. That means no more just trying harder. It means letting me rebuild you from the inside out. Let me into your thoughts. Let me into your habits. Let me into your devices, your nighttime hours, your alone moments. Don't just pray for forgiveness, pray for new desires. Ask me to give you a clean heart, and I will. Ask me to renew your mind, and I will. Ask me to teach your soul what real love is, not the version that uses and discards, but the love that cherishes and protects. You don't need to keep proving that you're strong. You need to admit that you need me. You can't win this without me, but with me, victory is already written. I died not only to forgive you of sin, but to free you from its power. So don't believe the voice that says you'll never change. That's the voice of the enemy, not me. I'm speaking this over you now. You are not your past. You are not your struggle. You are not dirty. You are not beyond hope. You are not too far gone. You are mine. And I came to set you free. You think you need to clean up before you come to me, but I came because you couldn't clean yourself. You think I'm far away when you fall, but I run to you the moment you cry out. You think your sin separates you from me, but I tore the veil so nothing could stand between us. My grace is stronger than your guilt. My mercy is deeper than your shame. My blood speaks a better word over your life. Let me into the addiction. Let me into the regret. Let me into the part of you that doesn't know how to live without lust. Because I'm not just here to forgive you, I'm here to transform you. But you have to want it. You have to choose to come to me. You have to stop running to things that can never satisfy. You've tasted emptiness long enough. Let me give you living water. Let me show you what intimacy really means. Not quick satisfaction, but a deep healing connection with me. Let me teach your soul what you were really made for. Purity, wholeness, peace, real love. Don't try to numb the pain anymore. Bring it to me. Cry if you have to. Be honest. Be raw. I already know what's hidden, and I'm not scared of it. But I can't heal what you won't give me. So today, surrender. Tell me the truth. Jesus, I'm tired. I'm broken. I can't do this anymore. And hear my answer. I know. That's why I came. I'm not leaving. Even when you fail, I will stay. Even when you doubt, I will still believe in you. Even when you fall, I will lift you again. But you must let me in. Delete what you need to delete. Confess what you need to confess. Cut off what is keeping you enslaved. Yes, it may hurt for a while, but healing will come. There's no freedom without sacrifice, but there is no sacrifice too great when my love is what you gain. You're not alone. Many are fighting the same battle. But I'm raising up a generation who will walk in purity, not because they're perfect, but because they've been set free. You can be one of them. Right now. Say it with me. Jesus, I surrender. I want freedom more than I want pleasure. I want you more than I want sin. Take my heart, take my habits, take everything. Make me whole. And I will. Because I love you. And I'm not finished with you yet.
My child, there is something I want to uncover in your soul. Something you've tried to bury beneath layers of shame and silence. But I see it all, and I don't look away. I don't run from your struggle. I run toward it, toward you. You've cried out so many times, haven't you? Lord, take this away from me. You've wept over this battle in secret. You've promised me you'd never fall into it again. But then the temptation comes back, and you feel like a failure, a disappointment. You wonder, why won't this go away? Let me tell you something, child. Lust is not just about what you do with your body. It's about a wound in your soul that was never healed. It's a counterfeit comfort, a cruel lie that tries to satisfy your deepest longings in the shallowest ways. You're not evil because you're tempted. You're wounded, and I want to heal you. You keep returning to the sin not because you want to disobey me, but because you don't know what else to do with your pain. But I have something better than guilt. I have something better than hiding. I have freedom for you. Come closer. Let me show you where this all began. Was it rejection that started this? Maybe someone abandoned you. Maybe you grew up craving affection and never received it. Maybe someone took advantage of your innocence. Maybe your heart was broken, shattered, and you began looking for pieces of love in places that only offered counterfeit intimacy. Do you remember the first time you felt unworthy? That moment you were told you weren't enough. That time someone made you feel less than human. That was the doorway. The enemy came in not because you were weak, but because you were wounded. And I was there. I saw it. I cried over it. The day they used you, the day you cried yourself to sleep, the day you gave your body hoping someone would finally love your soul. Heaven wept that day. And even now, heaven is still moved with compassion when you struggle. I'm not disgusted by you. I'm not ashamed of you. I'm not keeping score of your mistakes. I'm reaching into your shame and I'm saying, you are still mine. The enemy told you that lust is love, that attention is affection, that being desired is the same as being valued. But I came to tear down those lies and write the truth upon your heart. You were made for holy love, not fleeting touches, not digital addictions, not midnight regrets. You were made for a love that doesn't walk away when you mess up, a love that sees all of you, body, soul, past, future, and still says, I want you. That love is me, and I'm not waiting for you to clean yourself up before you come to me. I want you right now, with the tears still fresh, with the battle still raging, with the guilt still gripping your chest. Let me be the one who satisfies the thirst you've been trying to quench for years. Come into my presence and bring nothing but your honesty. Tell me everything. I will not recoil. I will not flinch. I already knew, and I never walked away. I'm not after your behavior. I'm after your heart. You think if you just try harder, pray louder, fast longer, the temptation will vanish. But I'm not calling you to strive. I'm calling you to surrender. Yes, there is discipline. Yes, I want purity in your life. But purity is not a punishment. It's a pathway to freedom. Every time you say no to lust, you're saying yes to love, to my love, to your destiny, to your calling. And when you fall, child, listen to me. When you fall, don't run from me. Run to me. I don't roll my eyes at your weakness. I hold out my hand. I lift you up, and I whisper, let's try again. You are not addicted beyond hope. You are not beyond recovery. You are not destined to be stuck in cycles of guilt forever. You are redeemable. You are lovable. You are transformable. The enemy's greatest fear is that you'll finally believe that you'll rise up from the ashes and walk in the identity I gave you. Because when you do, chains fall off. Generational patterns break. The light shines in dark places, and other captives are set free through your testimony. You were never meant to carry the shame. Let me take it. Lay it down. Your hands weren't made to grip sin. They were made to worship. Your eyes weren't made for lust. They were made to see the beauty of God. Your body wasn't made for regret. It was made to be a temple of my spirit. And your heart? Well, it wasn't made to be broken over and over. It was made to be held by me. So, my beloved, let me hold you tonight. In your lowest place, when the urges rage and the lies feel loud, come into the secret place. Come and let me wash your feet and remind you that I still call you clean, that I still call you chosen, that I still call you mine. This battle will not define you. My victory will, and it is already yours. Stay with me. Don't stop here. There's more I want to tell you. There's more I want to heal in you.
My beloved, you think I don't see you fighting, but I do. You think I don't notice the nights you cry out in guilt, but I do. You think I've turned my face from you because of your shame, but the truth is, I have never looked away. I want you to understand this now. Lust isn't just about the body. It's about the soul's hunger for something it feels it has lost. So many of my children are caught in this battle, not because they are evil, but because they are broken, and they are trying to fill the emptiness with what the world offers. But my child, the world offers illusions. Lust is a counterfeit comfort. It promises satisfaction, but it never delivers. It always takes, but never gives back. You keep asking, why does it come back again and again, even when I repent? Why do I feel free for a while, only to fall again? Listen carefully now. I'm telling you this with all the compassion in my heart, because you've been trying to kill the fruit without digging out the root. And the root, beloved, is pain, loneliness, rejection, fear, and wounds that you have buried deep but never brought to me to heal. Lust doesn't begin in the body. It begins in the heart that feels unloved, unseen, unwanted. But I see you. I want you. I love you. Not the fake version of you that you present to others, but the raw, honest, bleeding you. You've been using lust like a bandage on a bleeding wound, but the wound is spiritual, and only I can heal it. Lust keeps coming back because you keep reaching for relief instead of reaching for restoration. Let me restore you. I'm not ashamed of your struggle. I'm not afraid of your mess. I am the same Jesus who touched the leper, who lifted the woman caught in adultery, who dined with the broken and bound. You say, I've promised 1,000 times that I'd stop. And I say, then let's start again, together. You were never meant to fight this alone. Do you remember when I said, come to me all who are weary and burdened? This fight you're in is the very thing I meant. You're weary from hiding. You're tired from pretending. You're exhausted from the guilt and shame that screams louder than my voice. But I am speaking now, and I will not stop. I will not give up on you. I will keep coming, keep calling, keep fighting for your heart. Because when you fall, I don't pull away. I reach down. My grace isn't for the perfect. It's for the desperate. And I see the desperation in your soul, that quiet cry, Jesus, help me. I'm here, but I need you to stop trying to fix yourself without me. Invite me into your struggle. Invite me into the storm. Let me sit with you in the middle of the temptation, not just after you've fallen. Because I am not only the God of forgiveness, I am the God of freedom. And freedom begins the moment you stop hiding. Freedom begins when you open the door, even while trembling, and say, Jesus, I don't want this anymore. I want you. Let me replace the fantasy with truth. Let me replace the shame with mercy. Let me wash the dirt from your soul with my blood. Because I didn't die to make you feel guilty. I died to make you free. You are not what you did. You are not what happened to you. You are not the cycle you feel trapped in. You are mine. And when I say you are mine, I mean I claim you in your worst hour. I don't need you to be clean to come to me. I want you to come so I can make you clean. I want you to look at the pattern of your life and realize this. Lust has never loved you. It's used you. It's drained you. It's mocked you after it satisfied you for a moment. But I loved you when you hated yourself. I covered you when you were exposed. I stayed when everyone else walked away. And I will never stop loving you. So come again.
not in fear, but in surrender. Fall into my arms and weep if you must, but let the weeping turn to worship. Let the shame turn to surrender. Let the silence be broken by my name on your lips. Call out, Jesus, even if your voice is shaking, even if you feel unworthy, because I am nearer than your next breath. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm asking you to be honest. Confess the places that still hurt. Open the closets you've sealed with secrets. Let me enter even the darkest corner of your past, and I will bring light. You've tried willpower. You've tried distraction. You've even tried religion without relationship. But now try me. Let me love you into healing. Let me speak truth where lies have echoed for years. Let me touch the wound that lust could never fix. There is no addiction I cannot break, no cycle I cannot shatter, no soul I cannot restore. And I speak this over you now, child. You will not be bound forever. You will not walk in shame forever. You will not live in secrecy forever. Freedom is rising. This is not the end of your story. This is the chapter where everything changes. So breathe again, hope again, and let me lead you home.
My beloved child, come close. There are some things you've never told anyone, and I know them all. You've cried yourself to sleep, asking me, Lord, why do I fall into lust again and again? Why do I feel clean for a moment, only to slip back into the darkness that shames me? You've made promises, haven't you? You've said never again. You've tried deleting the apps, avoiding the places, turning off the screen, and yet it came back, stronger, louder, hungrier. And you wondered if something was broken inside you. Listen to me now. You are not broken beyond repair. But lust is not just a habit, it's a wound. And wounds, my child, must be healed from the inside. Do you know why lust keeps returning? Because there's something deeper that's been ignored. A loneliness you never admitted. A rejection you buried. A need for affection that never got filled. You thought lust was the problem, but lust is the symptom. You want love, real love, sacred, holy, lasting love. Not just a feeling, but someone who sees you, values you, wants you even on your worst day. And my child, I am that love. You've been chasing images and sensations because no one chased you. You craved attention because no one looked you in the eye and said, you are enough. But I am here, and I'm not ashamed of your struggle. I'm not repulsed by what others would walk away from. I don't flinch when you confess your secret sins. Instead, I kneel beside you, wash your feet with mercy, and whisper, let's try again, together. Child, you need to understand this. Lust loses power when you let me into the pain that feeds it. Not just avoiding the triggers, but exposing the lie underneath. The lie that says, you're only worth loving if you look a certain way. Or, no one will ever stay with you, so this is all you get. Or, You've messed up too much to be pure again. None of that is true. My love doesn't depend on your performance. My arms don't close when you fail. And your purity is not gone. It's hidden in me. Let me speak over you what the world never did. You are not used. You are not disgusting. You are not too far gone. You are chosen. You are wanted. You are my delight. Let those words sink in. Let them reach where the shame has lived. Let them become your new identity. You're not just someone trying not to sin. You're a child learning how to be loved. Yes, it will be a process. Yes, there will be temptations. But every time you feel weak, I'll be right there. Not scolding, not distant, but holding you through the storm. Let me rebuild your heart, not just with rules, but with relationship. You don't need to pretend anymore. You don't have to fake strength. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for connection. I want you to run to me when you're tempted, not after you've already fallen, because my love is stronger than the chains. My blood is purer than your guilt, and my spirit is more powerful than any desire of the flesh. You will not be trapped forever. You will not stay in this place. This cycle can break. Healing can begin. Freedom is real, and it's found in me. Let me take your hand now. Let me walk you out of this darkness. You've blamed yourself long enough. It's time to stop fighting alone. I am with you. I am for you. And I am not going anywhere.
My beloved child, come close to me now. I know how tired you are. I know how often you've wept after falling into the same temptation again and again. You've cried out, Lord, why does lust keep coming back? Why can't I break free? And I've heard you every time. I was never far, even when shame made you think I turned away. The world has tried to teach you that lust is just a natural part of being human, but that's not the truth. You weren't made to be a slave to your cravings. You were made to walk in love, in holiness, in purpose. But lust is a counterfeit. It offers satisfaction and leaves you emptier than before. My child, you keep trying to defeat lust by fighting it with willpower, but you can't kill a spiritual problem with fleshly strength. This is not just about what you look at or think about. This is about what's wounded inside of you. Lust keeps coming back because it has found a hiding place in your brokenness, in your loneliness, in the ache that was never comforted. That ache cries out for love, for validation, for escape, and lust pretends to be the answer. But I am the answer, not a temporary fix, not a guilt trip, not a rule book. I am the healing your soul has been crying for. The real reason you keep falling is because you still haven't let me touch the deepest pain that lives inside your heart. Let me into that place now, that secret part you've hidden from the world, that moment in your childhood you try to forget, that rejection that shaped how you see yourself, that time you cried yourself to sleep, wishing someone would just choose you. I was there. I saw it all, and I didn't flinch. I didn't walk away. I never turned my face from you. Even when you turned to lust, even when you shut me out, I stayed. Because I'm not afraid of your mess. I'm not ashamed of your story. I know every trigger, every pattern, every moment you were just looking for comfort in the wrong place.
And now I want to show you how to be free for real. But to break the cycle, you must stop hiding from me. The cycle isn't just about sin, it's about shame. Shame convinces you to cover up, to isolate, to pretend like you're okay. But I came to destroy shame. I was naked and beaten on the cross, so you wouldn't have to live in hiding ever again. Let me clothe you in righteousness. Let me speak identity over you. You are not what you did last night. You are not your search history. You are not beyond healing. You are my child, my delight, and my chosen one. When lust whispers, you'll never be free, remember, that voice is a liar. The enemy loves to trap you in cycles, but I came to break every chain, not with condemnation, but with truth and compassion. You don't need to earn your freedom. You need to receive it. You don't have to clean yourself up. Just let me in. That's all I've ever wanted. Will you let me into your pain? Will you trust me with the places you don't even trust yourself? You can't overcome this alone, but together, we will win.
My beloved, you may think by now that I've run out of words to say to you, but how could I ever grow tired of calling your name? How could I ever stop reaching out for you? Even if 1,000 times you've walked back into that trap of lust, even if 1,000,000 times you've promised never again, only to fall again, I still see you as mine. You are still the one I bled for, still the one I chose, still the one I whisper over. It is finished. I know you're tired. I see the tears on your pillow after no one else is watching. I see how you sit in silence afterward, feeling the weight of failure again. But I am not ashamed to be seen with you in your lowest moment. I'm not standing far off waiting for you to get it together. I am kneeling beside you now, gently lifting your chin. Look at me, child. Don't hang your head in shame. Lift your eyes. See my face. See my love. Lust isn't just about pleasure. It's about pain. It feeds on wounds that were never healed. It thrives in darkness where no one dares to speak. But I am light, and when light comes, darkness flees. Do you know why lust keeps coming back? Because the enemy wants you to think that this part of you will never change. He wants you to believe that you're broken beyond fixing, that this shame will always define you. But child, I already broke the chains. I already paid the highest price. You're not waiting on freedom. Freedom is waiting on you. I know the cycle. The secret screen you scroll through in silence, the hidden search bar, the deleted messages, the late-night temptation, and the longing for affection disguised as desire, and the crash that comes after, where you wonder, why did I do it again? But here's the truth. You're not addicted to lust. You're starving for real love. And I am here to fill that emptiness. You don't have to pretend anymore. You don't have to hide anymore. You don't have to walk this battle alone anymore. My spirit is inside you. I'm not watching you struggle from a distance. I'm empowering you from within. Child, your body isn't the enemy. Your desire isn't the curse. What you're feeling is not too dirty for me to understand. I made your body. I created you with longing. But longing was never meant to lead you to shame. It was meant to lead you to me. I want you to bring every moment of weakness into my presence. I want you to pause before you reach for that shortcut. I want you to call my name when the cravings come, because there is a way out. Even when the urge is overwhelming, even when you feel trapped in your mind, there is always a door of escape, and I am that door. The problem isn't that I left you. The problem is you forgot I was right there with you. When you're staring at the screen, when the thought enters your mind, when no one else is around and you think, just this once won't hurt, I am there. And I'm not angry. I'm not condemning. I'm saying, my child, choose me. I'm better than this. I will satisfy you. I weep when you turn to false comforts, not because I'm offended, but because I know how much pain it will cause you afterward. Lust can never love you. Lust only takes. It promises escape, but delivers a cage. It promises intimacy, but offers only isolation. But I give. I restore. I heal. I cleanse. I embrace. I satisfy. I am not like the others. So let me speak this over you now. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your patterns. You are mine. Your freedom is worth the fight, and I am fighting with you. There will be days when the cravings scream louder than my whisper, but even then, I'm still speaking. I'll never stop. Even when you block me out, I'll wait at the door. Even when you fall again, I'll lift you again. Even if it takes 1,000 steps, I'll walk each one with you. You are not a slave. You are not unclean. You are not too far gone. You are not unloved. You are a new creation. You are a temple of my spirit. You are the one I love. So today, child, take a deep breath, forgive yourself, and let's begin again. Let's silence the shame. Let's cast down the lie that you'll never change. Let's replace it with this truth. In Christ, I am already changed. I love you, and nothing, not even lust, can separate you from me. Come home again.
My child, you've come this far, and I am so proud of you. Even when the battle rages and your strength seems to fade, you keep returning to me. That alone is a miracle. But we still need to go deeper, because the root of lust is not just about desire, it's about wounds. And today, I want to sit with you in the place of your deepest wound. You may not even know where it began. Maybe it was when you felt abandoned, when someone touched you in a way they shouldn't have, when you craved affection and didn't receive it, when you felt unseen, unwanted, and unloved. Those moments created a hole in your heart, and lust promised it could fill that hole. But lust is a liar. It comes dressed like comfort, but it leaves behind shame. It offers pleasure for a moment, but demands your soul in the aftermath. And I see how it haunts you. The cycle, the hiding, the regret. You cry in the dark and wonder, why do I keep going back to this? The answer, my child, is not because you are evil, but because you are wounded, and I've come to heal you. You don't need to fight lust with just willpower. You need me, your healer, your defender, your friend. You need truth to break the lies lust whispers. And here is the truth. You are not unlovable. You are not too dirty for me. You are not a failure. You are the one I died for. You are the one I came running to rescue. You are the one I will never abandon. Child,
There is no addiction so deep that my love cannot reach it. There is no history too messy that I cannot redeem it. I am not afraid of what you've done. I don't turn away in disgust. I draw closer when you're at your worst, because that's when my mercy shines the brightest. Lust tries to keep you bound in silence. It wants you to think you're alone in this. But I'm here now, and I've always been here. I saw the first time you gave in. I saw the tears that followed. I saw when you tried to stop, when you made promises you couldn't keep, when you felt too ashamed to pray. And I still loved you every time. You think you have to be clean before coming to me, but it's coming to me that makes you clean. So don't hide anymore. I know it all, and I still call you mine. Lust grows in the shadows, but my light exposes it, not to shame you, but to free you. Let's bring it all into the light. The images, the memories, the fantasies, the patterns, the secrets. Lay them down before me right now. I can handle it. I already paid for it. You don't have to pretend with me. I am not surprised. I am not disappointed. I am ready to begin healing you. Not just your actions, but your heart. You see, lust isn't just a behavior. It's a symptom. The real pain is beneath it. And I want to sit with you in that pain. I want to hold you when you feel unwanted. I want to whisper love when the lies scream shame. I want to show you that true intimacy doesn't come from the screen or the secret. It comes from me. Do you know what heaven sees when it looks at you? Not someone broken and hopeless. Heaven sees a child covered in grace, a soul worth dying for, a heart being restored day by day. So don't give up. Every time you fall and return to me, you are stepping into victory. You are not defined by the battle. You are defined by the one who is fighting it with you. Lust wants you to think you're too far gone. But I want you to know this: you are just one surrender away from freedom. You are just one honest prayer away from healing. You are just one moment with me away from chains being broken. I am not counting your failures. I am counting the moments you get back up. And right now, I am stretching out my hand again. Take it, child. Walk with me out of the darkness, into the light, into freedom, into the love that never fails. Are you ready?
My child, you think I don't see it, don't you? The part of you that hides behind a mask. The smile you wear while your heart cries out behind closed doors. You've gotten used to pretending that everything is fine. Pretending you've moved on from the things that still haunt you at night. Pretending you're strong, when in truth, you feel fragile and alone. But I, the Lord who formed you, see past all of that. I see you, the real you, and I want you to know something. I'm not ashamed of you. Even though you failed again, even though you've returned to the same sin that once broke your spirit, even though you keep asking, Lord, why do I go back to the very thing I prayed to escape? I see the battle. I see the chains. I see the war inside you that no one else knows you're fighting. And I'm not angry at you. I'm not giving up on you. I'm drawing near. You've been told that lust is just a desire, but no one told you it's a wound, a deep wound left untreated. And instead of healing it with my truth, you've tried to numb it with temporary pleasure. You're not evil. You're hurting. You're searching for something real in a world of empty promises. And I say to you now,
come to me. Don't run from me when you feel dirty. Run to me. When shame wraps its fingers around your throat and tells you you'll never change, I am the one who whispers, "You are mine. I'm not letting you go." Lust isn't just about the body, it's about the soul. It preys on your loneliness. It targets your rejection. It offers a lie wrapped in a moment of comfort. But I am the truth. And the truth is this: you are not beyond healing. You are not too far gone. You are not too broken to be made whole. Your body is not your enemy. Your desire is not shameful. But when desire is separated from my purpose, it becomes a fire that burns instead of warms. You keep returning to lust because something in your heart hasn't yet received the deep love it was created for. And that's why I'm here. To give you that love. To hold you where others have used you. To cover you in holiness where the world has covered you in shame. No more hiding, my child. Expose the wound and let me touch it. You don't have to clean yourself up to come to me. Come as you are, and I will do the cleaning. I will do the restoring. You don't break my heart by being weak. You move my heart when you let me be your strength. So I ask you, will you let me in? Will you let me go with you into the dark corners of your soul, where addiction hides, where shame screams, where guilt is growing like thorns? Let me pull them out, one by one. Let me rewrite your story, not with condemnation, but with compassion. You were never created to be addicted. You were created to be adored, not used but treasured, not lusted after, but loved. And I, the King of Glory, love you with a fire that will never be extinguished. Even if the whole world turns away, I will still be here waiting. This is not the end of your story. Stay close to me. Even if you fall again tomorrow, don't stop running to me. Even if you feel numb, stay near me, because freedom is not instant. It's a journey. And I promise you this: every time you fall, I will lift you. Every time you cry, I will hold you. And every time you feel unloved, I will remind you. You are worth dying for. And I did. Now, take my hand. There's still more healing ahead, and I'm not letting go of you.
My precious child, I want you to understand something most people never realize. I am not angry with you for struggling. I'm not ashamed of you. I'm not disgusted by you. I see the fight inside of you, and I have not turned my face away. In fact, I've drawn closer. The enemy wants you to think I've abandoned you, but I'm standing right here with tears in my eyes, fire in my heart, and mercy in my hands. I am fighting for your soul moment by moment. I am stepping into the battlefield of your desires, not to condemn you, but to heal the ache that keeps pulling you back to lust. You cry, "Why do I keep returning to the same sin?" And I whisper back, "Because you haven't let me heal the wound beneath it." Lust is often a surface symptom, my beloved. It's the outer fruit of an inner wound, a wound you've carried for far too long. Sometimes it's rejection. Sometimes it's abandonment. Sometimes it's trauma, shame, or a lack of identity. You've searched for comfort, but comfort without me always leaves you emptier. You weren't created to fight this alone. I know the nights you've said, "Never again," and then fell again the next day. I know the mornings you woke up feeling filthy, unworthy, beyond redemption. I've seen it all, and still I call you mine. Still I want you. The reason lust keeps returning is because you haven't yet trusted me with the most broken places in your soul. You've tried to manage it, hide it, perform your way out of it, or shame yourself into change. But none of it works without my presence. I don't just want you to resist lust. I want to replace it with something deeper, real connection with me, real healing, real security, real love that never leaves, never manipulates, and never violates your worth. You've used lust as a way to cope, but now I'm offering you myself as the healer. Let me into the ache behind your desire. Let me touch the memory you try to forget. Let me sit with you in the pain you thought no one could ever understand. I do understand, my child. I carried it on the cross. I bore it in my body. I let the weight of your shame fall on me so you could finally breathe free. When I was dying on the cross, I saw this very struggle you would one day face, and I didn't flinch. I didn't pull back. I stayed because I love you. I love you too much to let lust define you, too much to let shame bury you, too much to leave you in this battle alone. The world tries to normalize lust, but I came to set you free from it. You are not dirty. You are not damaged goods. You are not disgusting. You are mine, bought with a price, wrapped in my righteousness, sealed by my spirit, and loved with a love stronger than death. Let me teach you how to walk in purity, not through fear, but through intimacy, not through guilt, but through grace, not through hiding, but through healing. Come back to me again, even now, even after falling. Come sit in my presence. Let my words wash over your mind. Let my peace break the chains. You don't have to be perfect to be close to me. You just have to be willing to be honest. Bring me your addiction, and I will not shame you. Bring me your history, and I will not condemn you. Bring me your heart, and I will not break it. I am here not to punish you, but to restore you. The enemy wants you to believe you are too far gone, but he is terrified of what will happen when you realize how much power there is in my forgiveness. The chains of lust can't survive the fire of my love. I made you for more than this cycle. You are not stuck. You are not hopeless. You are not too broken. You are being remade from the inside out. And though the process may feel slow, every moment you turn to me is a victory. Every confession is a weapon. Every tear you cry in repentance is precious to me. Stay close, my child. Even when you fall, run to me, not from me. When you're tempted, call on me. When you're weak, lean on me. When you're overwhelmed, rest in me. This battle belongs to me now, and I do not lose what is mine.
My beloved child, you've come with so many questions, and even now, at the end of this long journey together, I can feel the cry of your soul asking, Lord, will I ever be free? Why does this temptation return again and again? Why do I fall after I promise you I won't? Come closer, child. Let me hold your heart in my hands. Let me tell you something sacred now, something many have never been told. Lust isn't just a problem of desire. It's the cry of a wounded heart searching for love in all the wrong places.
And I don't condemn you for that cry. I came to answer it. Yes, even that ache, even that secret shame, even that tear you wiped away when no one saw. I saw it. And not only did I see it, I wept with you. Do you remember that night when you told yourself never again, but still found yourself trapped in the same pattern? You hated what you did, and yet something deeper inside was still starving, still empty, still longing. My precious one, that's what I came to fill. You don't need to fake your way to freedom. You don't need to pretend to be strong. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be real. Be real with me. My beloved child, you've come with so many questions. And even now, at the end of this long journey together, I can feel the cry of your soul asking, Lord, will I ever be free? Why does this temptation return again and again? Why do I fall after I promise you I won't? Come closer, child. Let me hold your heart in my hands. Let me tell you something sacred now, something many have never been told. Lust isn't just a problem of desire. It's the cry of a wounded heart searching for love in all the wrong places. And I don't condemn you for that cry. I came to answer it. Yes, even that ache, even that secret shame, even that tear you wiped away when no one saw. I saw it. And not only did I see it, I wept with you. Do you remember that night when you told yourself, never again, but still found yourself trapped in the same pattern? You hated what you did, and yet something deeper inside was still starving, still empty, still longing. My precious one, that's what I came to fill. You don't need to fake your way to freedom. You don't need to pretend to be strong. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be real. Be real with me. Tell me when your thoughts are tangled. Tell me when your flesh is weak. Tell me when your heart is craving what it knows is wrong. I will not push you away. I will not scold you. I will not abandon you. I will come closer.